I don't remember it very clearly, but this balcony makes me feel like Romeo, Romeo, wherefore art thou, Romeo? Deny thy father and refuse thy name. Or if thou will not, be but sworn, my love, and I will no longer be a Capulet. Di ko nakabisado. But that's what it feels like. You guys are in for a treat. Just saying. Today we have a brand new house and lot for sale in Multinational Village, Paranaque. But first, make sure you hit like, click subscribe, and click on the bell so you get notified for whenever we release new YouTube videos. We're on Facebook, so make sure you hit like and see first, and follow us on Instagram at Presello_official. My name is Julia, and welcome to another Presello open house tour. So as you can see, we have this absolutely stunning modern home right here, and I am gonna spoil it for you guys. This is gonna be a very hotel-like treat for everyone. Okay, so you have again this gorgeous facade. You have this gate which will... Sorry, ano yun? May nagre-ring ba? Wala. Wala. Nababaliw na yata ako. Automated to, no? Okay. So you have this automated gate that will slide on either side, and it is going to reveal your 4-vehicle carport. What's nice about it is tabi-tabi siya. So you don't have to move your cars around if ever. You can just slot them in all side by side. Okay, but let's just say you weren't coming in here with a car and you were just coming in by foot because you were a guest, right? So this is where you would head to, the pedestrian gate on the left. Okay, so let's go in. And dito pa lang, you already know this is gonna be a different house tour. This is definitely a treat. So you've got so many layers to feast on. And this is just the entrance from the gate. So before we head there, just wanted to show you the 4-vehicle carport again. So here you can fit 2 cars over there. And then before we actually go into the main house, okay? Before the main house, I'm gonna show you something first. So here on the rightmost side of the house, you will see a door that will lead to somewhere else later on. Keep that in mind, okay? Keep that in mind. But here, we have a door that will lead you to your in-law suite. So usually the in-law suites that we see are at the back of the house, right? Or just either integrated into the home or is separate, but again, it's at the back of the house. This one is easily accessible from the front. So your in-laws can just park with you in the garage and then they can live here for a vacation. Now, in case you didn't need your in-laws to be living with you, yes, I know the chandelier is very eye-catching, right? Actually, just having your guests over here would also be pretty cool. So they have their own living area. They have their own bed area with a wardrobe, of course. They have a kitchenette complete with a sink and a stove and a range, hood. Okay. Mahina lang ako. And an ensuite toilet and bath with a water closet, a sink, and an enclosed shower space. So this is actually very, very cool. If you think about it though, because this room is, or this suite is super accessible and still, you know, it's not exactly a part of the main house itself, technically you could even have this rented if you wanted to, right? I mean, rented to people you trust, of course, but yeah, this is a very nice idea. Okay, so let us finally head to the main entrance. So you see that? There's an opening over there. Do not mind all the electric fans. This house is, by the way, about 95% complete. So it's not fully finished yet, but you'll be able to appreciate it already. Okay, so we have a water feature here welcoming you. The sounds are just lovely. And then here you have the receiving area. So you have a bench where you can sit down or where your guests can wait for you while you go down, etc., or welcome them to your home. And then there's also a gate here that will lead you directly to the backyard, which of course you will see later. Now this main entrance is just okay, so this has 8 kinds of different wood in it. Actually, you can tell because the colors are all different, right? So some of them are kamagong, nara, mahogany. I can't name all of them, but there's 8 kinds of wood, and some of the doors you'll see inside also have the same kind of style. Okay, so you have a very minimalist digital door here, door lock rather, and your keys look something like this. So it's also very minimalist, actually. I love the fact that ano siya, NFC basically. So it's either you tap in your code or you can use your key.
Unlock. Please change battery from low power.
Just low that, but it still works. And this is what will welcome you. How impressive is this? Like literally, my jaw dropped when the door opened and I was like, oh my gosh, literal na hotel vibes, right? So you have this grand main staircase welcoming everyone who comes into the main door. You have chandeliers everywhere, and it smells great. I know that doesn't really translate in the video, but it smells great in here. It smells like a hotel. Okay, so before we go to the living area, let's concentrate on this area first. So right off the bat, here we go. You can see that we have sliding doors that will lead to the backyard and to the swimming pool. But we're not gonna go there yet. There's a little secret here. A staircase right next to the main entrance. So what could be in here? All right, follow me. So this is the guest powder room. It's about a hotel, very hotel-like. So you have your sink here. Your guests can fix themselves, manalamin, so to speak. There's seating, there's a bit of storage, and then of course the actual water closet is enclosed in here. So literally just your water closet. And take note that the entire house, apart from the paint and the wallpaper, basically puro siya glass tiles. So the entire house is tiled in. See? This part is painted, but this is tiles. So I think when you see the high gloss reflections, it's because it's all tiles. That's why it looks very high-end. Okay, so now we can go through the sliding doors. So out here, we have a lanai. So this is the part where we came from. This is the powder room. So right underneath, we have a lanai. This is nice and private. You have lush landscaping that really provides that private atmosphere. And then over here, we have an infinity pool. So you have a lap pool. You can swim around in there and exercise. It makes for a great feature. Looks amazing from the windows and from everywhere else, really. And just overall such a resort-like vibe. And then when you're standing here and you look there, it is something else. Right? Tell me that this is nice, because it's so nice. And then over to this side, we have an outdoor bar. So you can actually get there from the dining area. So I'll show that to you in a bit. And then on the leftmost side, there's also a shower and water closet, but we're not gonna go there anymore because as I mentioned, it's not yet completely finished. So let's just walk back. Oh man. The only thing I can imagine as I walk around in this house is just the fact that ang sarap mag-entertain ng mga kaibigan, family members, extended family members, because you have enough space. And it's such a breath of fresh air, I guess you could say. Like it's like being in a 5-star hotel, but it's your family's house. How cool is that? Okay, so in here we have the living area as well as the dining. You have incredibly high ceiling, and as if the hotel vibe wasn't complete, we did just pass a baby grand piano. You can see the underside of the main stairs. The ceiling design is amazing. You see literally different kinds of wood and different kinds of glass tiles. Glass tiles, by the way, when you touch them are very refined. It's very smooth to the touch. And then we have something over here. So you see a panel here, right? Looks unassuming, but when you push on it, it's actually a door. But we're not gonna go there yet. Again, keep this in mind. So that's 2 doors already that you guys need to keep in mind because we'll check that out later. So here again, you have your living area. It's nighttime, so we can't really see the outside, but you can see the swimming pool from here as well. You have a huge TV, everything just feels luxurious. Your dining area is amazing. You have, what is this? Maid, a 10-seater. Okay, so also, a lot of the furniture are included, especially the ones that were custom built for this house. This one, however, is not included kasi ito ay isang pamana. So this is just here for now, but this isn't included. But the rest though, yeah, they are. Okay, so this is the window that will eventually lead you, well, technically it's a sliding door, to that outdoor bar that we saw earlier. But we're not gonna go through there anymore. And then here, we have the kitchen. So needless to say, you have high-end finishes for your kitchen, including your waterfall countertop, your finishes, your appliances. I mean, you can see it. You don't need me to tell you twice that it's gonna be some really nice appliances and finishes in here. So you have an island counter. Oh my goodness. Ang ganda pala finish. Wait, I'm not sure kung kita siya dito. Okay, so you have a bar over here. But the laminates, the high gloss laminates, are done really well. So they're finished really nicely. And then of course you have your kitchen system already installed. So that is, let's just check this one out. Oh, cleaning materials. But yeah, ang ganda niya pagkagawa. So apart from the glass here, you can see it's rose gold, as well as the lighting. Like this is also really nice. Okay, I'm complimenting it because sometimes when people attempt to make high gloss anything, it tends to look cheap. But these are done really well. Okay, so from the kitchen, we have a double action swing door, again with the 8 kinds of wood panel, with a glass panel. Design. So this one will lead you to the daily kitchen. So since the ceiling is lower, the proportions are also different. So I love that these are very low. It's very easy to reach the cupboards, as well as the underlighting being very, very useful. Kasi mas malapit siya dun sa counter, so it's easier to do what you're doing without the glare in your face. You know what I mean? So that's nice. You have your sink, and you have your stove on the other side. You have this nice honeycomb tiles, by the way. And then your refrigerator. And then this is the pantry. So they have a lot of items here right now. But this is storage pantry. Okay. So this is another door that you are gonna have to remember. So tatlong pinto na yan that you have to remember because all those doors will lead to that area. Check it out later. For now, let's go out here. So this is the daily kitchen, right? So dito nyo na makikita na hindi pa talaga tapos. But here on the ground floor, we have the laundry area. So hindi na natin titignan yan, but we will go up here. So if this were daytime, you'd be able to appreciate the layers of the acrylic or of the tawag dito, of the tempered glass. But since it's nighttime, you're just gonna have to take my word for it. It's really nice because apart from you being able to appreciate the glass itself, do not mind the shorts. it's not part of it. Kita rin yung plants kasi. So part of the landscaping. So since it's nighttime, you know. Anyways, so what's in here? So this is a mezzanine level, clearly because I can reach the ceiling this time. So on this floor, puro construction materials, but it is where you can put some setup, some seating setup, so that your staff can hang out al fresco. Kasi yung view nila puro puno, ang ganda. So that means this is the staff quarters. And check it out. Isn't it nice? Even the staff quarters feel hotel-like. Yes, the bed frame is included. They have windows, they have their separate drawers. It's lovely. It's nice to see that they also paid this much attention to the staff quarters, which I know you guys love to see. And then in here, brilliant design. We have the ensuite, hot bath. Para hindi sila nag-aagawan, para pwede nilang magamit yung toilet and bath at the same time. You have the sink in here, and then the shower is separate. So the shower is here. Right? May accent wall pa with the mosaic tiles. And then the water closet is right here. So it was very well thought out. And we're not to see it. Okay, so this is the female staff quarters. Alright, so let's go back down and back to the daily kitchen. Okay, let's backtrack to the kitchen just so you guys don't get lost. And so you can see what this looks like. So the chandeliers are all they're unique in every area. So they're all different. And again, very hotel-like. So most of the things, again, that you see here are included, including the appliances, but certain artworks are not. So the dining table and the artworks, not all of them, but key pieces are not included. So on this side you have the altar, you have the baby grand piano here, and then the main stairs. So you know what? Let's head up the main stairs. Oh, kala nyo, remind ko kayo about the 70%, 30% people who are not subscribed, Well, binanggit ko na rin eh. So make sure you hit like and click subscribe. And I'm just gonna remind you guys that we also have an Instagram. So if you want to follow us there, it's at Presello_official. And also, yes, a lot of you are not yet subscribed. So this is a friendly reminder to do so. I love it. It's so refined and fancy at the same time. Sarap titigan nito. It's so intriguing. Okay, so you have here the main stairs, right? So as we're climbing up, you will be then welcomed to the second floor family area. So just this massive open space where your family can hang out. So paglabas nila ng kwarto nila, everyone's gonna meet in here kasi nandun nga naman yung main stairs, right? So it's just nice. You have this high ceiling in this area as well, and you have that really nice accent. So very interesting textures. So you have the chandelier and the wood pattern over there. You have the glass tiles, and you have this sort of moonroof looking thing. So it's not literally moon, but it kind of looks like it because all of the lighting in the house is daylight or warm, whereas this is actually cool. So it kind of looks like a moonroof. Okay, so before we venture off to this side of the house, let's check out what's in here. Lovely artwork, but again, that one is not included. Okay, at the end of the hall, we have the playroom. So again, it's nighttime, but as you can see, or maybe you can't, I don't know, it's full of trees. So during the day, that's a corner window that's just full of trees. So this is the playroom. And the view is of the swimming pool. So it's nice and kahit na full glass siya, meron namang harang kasi nga playroom. So meron ng built-in shelves so that your toys can be stored neatly. And then right next to that, we have bedroom number 1. Oh, it smells so amazing. Okay, so you have wooden planks for the flooring. And then tiles for all of the rooms. Like I said, the house actually made use of tiles even for the walls, so that it's easy to maintain and everything, and it looks unique, and it's just really nice. Some of the walls are wallpaper though. I think for this room, it's this one. Yeah, so this one is the wallpaper. Oh, it's nice and soft. And the furniture, such as the bed frame and the end tables, etc., they were customized to fit the scale of the room. So in here we have your wardrobe, and then your ensuite, toilet bath with your sink, storage, and closed shower space, and your water closet. Now, there are other examples of this in the other toilet baths, but this is pretty cool. So we have here a towel drying rack. I was just pretty amazed by it. It's very simple, but this basically heats up. So when you hang your towel here to dry, matutuyo siya agad, and it's gonna be kept warm, so it's nice to use again. Yeah, it's usually used in winter countries, so that your towels are actually cozy and nice to use. That's also what contributes to that hotel vibe when your towels are warm. Okay, so now you have a view of this on the second floor. And let's go to the next room, which is bedroom number 2. So you have LED lighting, you can definitely change the color. Oh, speaking of which, the house is a smart home, so Alexa is already in the system, and you can definitely access certain lights via your phone, etc. So, smart home. Okay, so again, you have custom furniture, you have a lot of space. This is the wall that has wallpaper, but everything else is tiled, apart from the ones that are painted. It's just unique, you know? Like, it's very consistent, the design of the house. There's something about every room that's unique. So I have a wardrobe over here. Let's open this one up. Oh, they're actually closed. It's nice though. So I think I can show it. And the ensuite, toilet and bath with your sink, storage, enclosed shower space, and your water closet, and again with the towel drying rack. So in case you're wondering, yeah, there are personal items in here, but the house is just barely finished. So we're back here at the main stairs. We have a few more areas to go. Now we have bedroom number 3. So it's almost the same, except this time, obviously you have different finishes for the walls, the ceiling, the lights are different. But here we have a bay window, if I can find my way. And here we go. So it's a corner window. This is at the front of the property. You can probably have a nice chaise lounge here or something, just so you have that very chill reading nook if you wanted. And again, you have your wardrobe space, and then your ensuite, toilet and bath, which again has everything that I mentioned earlier. Your sink, your water closet, and your enclosed shower space, and your towel drying. Drying? No, it's towel drying. Towel rack. This is a towel rack. Heated towel rack, I think sounds better. Okay, so there's a set of stairs in here, which we will go to later. Let's go to this one first. So obviously this door is wider than the rest, which kind of tells you that this is going to be the master bedroom. And you would be Correct. Now let me just look for the keys. Got it. So again, you have the digital lock. Either you input your PIN or you use this.
Unlocked.
Thank you. And when you open it, we have a seating area. So you have a lot of space to work with, in other words. Then you have the bed area itself. You have a king-sized bed. You have a gorgeous wallpaper, maximalist wallpaper that just works with everything in this room. Nice and smooth. Everything is very neutral. That's why it's very relaxing. Yeah, very hotel vibes. Even the lamps, right? Comment down below if you agree. And then this is one of the artworks that is not included, by the way. And then over here we have a door that will lead you back out to the family area. So it goes around, see? And it's gonna lead you to the main stairs again. But we're not done with the master bedroom. I just wanted to show you this. The door right next to it is the ensuite, toilet and bath. May biglang nagsimula na generator. I'm not sure where it's coming from, so please excuse the noise. But anyways, here we have the walk-in closet as well as the ensuite, toilet and bath. We have an island storage right here where you can display your watches, your jewelry, and what have you. Drawers, and of course for your wardrobe, and a shelf for perhaps your bags or your favorite fashionable items. You have your his and hers sinks, a shared enclosed shower. I love it. There's 2 sets of it inside. And then in here we have the bathtub. It's nice and minimalist. It's right in front of your window, which has a view of the swimming pool. And then again, you have the towel rack. Oh, it's actually warm. So that's nice. It's actually on, turned on. And then this is the enclosed water closet, which, believe me, is one of my favorite features. Any house that has an enclosed water closet like this is a yes for me. Okay. And then in here, again, you will be led to the second floor family area. So yeah, it just circles back around. And then another balcony that has a view of the swimming pool. Okay, the thing stopped. So, just in case you guys are wondering about the audio change. Okay, and before we head down, I just wanted to show you this. It's a nice little balcony, kind of like a pulpit actually, but it reminds me of Romeo and Juliet. Just sabi ko nga eh. So if you had theater kids or something and they like wanted to practice their lines, this would be a pretty cool place to do so because they can just address everyone else who is obviously imaginary. But yeah, you can welcome people coming in from the main door or coming up the main stairs. It's a nice little look. What's in a name? Oh my god, I don't even remember my Shakespeare anymore. So instead of going down the main stairs, we're gonna go down this set of stairs beside the master bedroom. So what is this, you might ask? Well, it's time to finally answer what those 3 doors that I told you about. What area it actually leads to. Okay, so I'm not gonna lie, when I first saw this area, I was like, oh, it feels like an adventure. But that's just me, I don't know if that's how everyone feels, but that's how I felt. So this is the mezzanine level. So you might have noticed that the ground floor and the second floor had really high ceiling. Well, there was still a lot of space left, so this is what we have, the mezzanine level. So 1 floor or half a floor down, you have these. So this is the guest bedroom. So the rationale for designing this particular room was literally so that your friends or your guests could come in here and feel like, oh my goodness, we are in a hotel room. And that's exactly what it looks like, right? Just imagine having your friends over here. Oh yeah, sure, go ahead, stay the night. I have a spare guest bedroom. This is very, very nice and welcoming. Then they have the storage right here. Rough. And if you're wondering where the toilet and bath is, well, it's right next to the room. So you have your sink, your water closet, And your partially enclosed, wait. Oh no, it's a fully enclosed shower space. No heated towel rack though, sadly. And then here we have some slats. It looks like a secret act, doesn't it? But it lets you view the living room as well as the dining area. Okay, now in here we have a hallway. Hindi pa siya tapos gawin, but this is the shoe rack. So that's a nice use of space. Here's a window that again lets you view the main entrance, your receiving area or your foyer. And then we have two doors over here. So this one is the gym. Although I think right now, halo-halo yung ano, so merong mga computer and etc. But this is the gym. So during the day, light is gonna come in through the window. You have your gym equipment here. You have a full floor-to-ceiling glass setup if you wanted to practice your dance. So it's pretty nice. Kompleto na yung bahay basically. And then, sorry. There are people in there. But this is like hold on. No. Hi, I'm sorry. This is basically your classroom, right? You use it as your classroom.
Yes.
Yeah? Okay. Alright, just asking. Sorry. So I'm sorry for bothering them, but they treat this one as a sort of office/classroom. So there's a room in there for that. They're in there. Okay, and then right next to the gym/office, look, we have the storeroom. So you have lots of storage space and it's already neat. It's already enclosed in the wardrobe spaces. And then it's large enough that it can fit a bed. So it's up to you if you want the bed here or not. But it's ever scale, at least you know how big the room is. So this is the mezzanine level. And we have one more floor to go. Okay, so we're back on the ground floor. And you might recognize this as the service or the daily kitchen. So that's one door down, if you remember. And then here, the white door leads you back to the living area. So that's door number 2. And then this is door number 3, which will lead you back out into the 4-vehicle carport. So that answers the mystery of what those doors are, or where they lead to at least. And one final thing before we do a recap. So you might have easily missed this earlier, but pabalik dito sa main entrance, diba? There's actually a set of stairs in here. So let's go up. Okay, so this is actually the male staff quarters or the driver's quarters. So there's enough space for a double deck. There is also an ensuite toilet and bath. And it's nice because the moment they go down, katabi na agad nila yung carports, diba? So, and it's right next to the main entrance. So, this is kind of amazing because it's right here. It's right next to the entrance. It's right next to the carport. But you don't see it. It's out of plain sight, but it's just right here. It's kind of amazing. Okay, so we have finished the entire house. It's time for a recap, and I think we can go through here now. And into the Lanai. Okay, this seems like a nice spot, so we can stay here. It's so relaxing with the water and everything. Okay, is this okay? It's right next to me. Alright, so you have 800 square meters of floor area spread over basically 3 floors kasama yung mezzanine. So medyo may mga iba-ibang level, diba? Even the powder room is on a different level. And 450 square meters of lot area. 6 bedrooms. The bedrooms have ensuite toilet and baths. You again have a powder room. You have male and female staff quarters, each with their ensuite toilet and bath. You have a swimming pool. You have a 4-vehicle carport. And honestly, it's not just those numbers. It's the feel of the house. It feels very premium. Apart from the fact that you can visually, like, or rather you can see that the appliances, etc. are all high-end. Apart from that, you just feel it. It's the way it was designed, it was the way it was built, the vibe, the lights, the smells, everything. It just feels like you're in a 5-star hotel, and it's so nice. It's such a treat. Must be nice to live here, actually. And speaking of living here, this is in Multinational Village, Paranaque. So if you guys are interested in a house like this, in a place like this, or if you know someone who is, send this video to them. And if you want to see it for yourself, send us a message or go to our website at www.presello.com. Before I say my spiel, might I just add, this does come with a generator, it's got solar power, and you can drink water straight from the tap. So that's already, you don't have to think about it anymore. It's already a given. So let me just go back and say my spiels. Invest in your future. Invest with us. Invest with Presello. Hey guys, if you haven't already subscribed to our channel, make sure you click here. And if you want to see more house tour videos, click right here. And we also have this new thing called Working Lunch with Presello, where I and a few random people talk about a few random things related to real estate. So if you want to join in on the conversation, make sure you click right here.